Hate ads? Want to listen to your music in peace? Sign up for SoundCloud Go so you can listen ad-free and offline. With SoundCloud, you have access to more music than any other streaming platform.
contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Contest of Speed Season 15. Here we are at the Bahrain International Circuit for round 1 of the AM2 Championship. We are here, ready to start the season. It is BK in the booth. I have the one and only two-time, sorry, I don't want to say AM2 commentator too soon. I gotta say two-time constructor champion, Sean Boyd, joining me in the booth, AM2 co-commentator. How are we doing tonight? Hell yes, we are the full-time commentary duo for the season. I think I've caught some slight technical difficulties going on right now with how my screen is sized up, but we're gonna try to roll with the punches tonight. We've got a race coming up for you tonight, the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, that's amazing how that is just not the right size. I love that. 15 turns. 5.4 kilometers, 3.36 miles. We got three DRS zones. Lots of tricky turns here. Lots of overtaking opportunities. Turn 4, turn 1, and a couple DRS zones to help out with that. We've already got cars out on track, Sean Boy. What are we expecting here rolling into season 15? As you said, we are full-time commentators. We are taking the position off the grid now. We are no longer driving at this current time, but gonna enjoy a season of commentary. What are we expecting in terms of the action from the track? At 100%. I don't know why everything is out of place, so just, oh, yeah, that's amazing. Just bear with me while I try to fix a couple things here. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. All right. Don't know why. Uh, my OBS just decided to absolutely not do what it was supposed to do and remember everything, but that's every stream so far to start the season has had its particular quirk, so I guess my scenes are just not going to be set up tonight properly. That is amazing. But we got to, let's see, try to get a track map open here and all the important things that we need. See who can start us out on that. We've been on with Mick Ribb since he started his entire outlap. It's a returning driver for this season. He was in AM3 last season, Sean Boy. I don't know if you saw him wheel to wheel at all, but he's back in AM2 this season. What do you think he can do as he takes us on his first flying lap here? Yeah, exactly. Lots of familiar names for us too. We've raced against probably about half of these people as we got a yellow flag, Sector 3. But Mick Ribb getting out on his flying lap. Let's get some other information. There we go. See how he's doing. Also got some handy dandy other overlays, but Bahrain. Wow, what a difficult track, difficult test to start out with. This is our debut racing contest speed. Actually, was Bahrain, and remember you were not so fond of that track at that time, but I managed to catch a win in that particular race. So since then, before then I hated Bahrain. Since then, always loved Bahrain. I don't know, can't explain it, but I don't know, something must have happened when I won that just convinced me it was a good track, I guess. just a just a fork in the road for us too. M1K is set provisional pole. You see McRib flying out of the final turn, turn 15. He's at a 29.890. So got a bit of a benchmark set by M1K there. Some cost points out at stake. I'm just gonna, like take a look at a couple of my scenes and make sure that they're not all messed up. Oh, of course they are. That is just, oh, I can't use the replay. This is, yep. Yep. Okay. Well, we get the most basic overlays tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Everything is broken. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. You prepare and then it just doesn't work out the way you think it's gonna go. So yeah, we're running with it. But things are bound to happen. Yeah, electric entrees in the pits. Let's see if we can jump on board with someone who's on a flyer. The Witj's out on track, I think. They're going through up into turn 9 now. 10. Very tricky turn, very difficult, especially without line and everything like that. Wow, this is just taking an absolute turn. You know what I should make sure while we're here is just make sure that, yo, can you say something real quick just so I can make sure your audio is working? Oh, yeah, of course, that's not even working either. No. Okay, 1 second. Oh man, yeah, we just don't have Jean Boy. There we go. Now try?
Hello, testing.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Welcome, sir. I'm not just talking to myself. I just had a hunch that because that wasn't set up, something else could not be set up. But anyways, I don't know what happened. Maybe just changing from one monitor to another messed everything up. But yeah, that's showbiz, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to what's on track though. We've got M1K on pole in the Haas. He's back in the pits. Chipman set in the P2 on the front row with the Haas driver. He's in the McLaren this season. We've got Hysteria in P3, Red Arrow in P4. So Haas looking pretty strong, as well as Asimar with Mr. Bo in P5. Yeah, lots of familiar names. I expect the qualifying to be pretty tight here. Certainly would be, I feel like a group of front runners, but I feel like it's going to be a large group of front runners tonight. Just jump on.
That always makes for an exciting race.
Jump on board with Meta Kestrel now. They're sitting in P17, have not set a lap yet though, so hopefully you'll jump up the order for their sake and get out of P17 with a valid lap here. Dude, I am in shambles. You guys are right. I don't know. Apparently, I tested everything and it was working, and changed monitors and it messed up. So, anyways, Meta is going through Sector 3 now, turn 13. One final straight to go. No DRS here, and interestingly enough, on the next straight it does have it. So, can make the mistake of making an overtake too early in the race on this part of the track. Chipman goes fastest, just gets ahead of M1K, 128.5. Not sure what I set the prediction to, but I think that beats it. So whoever took the under, you were right. And Meta Kestrel jumps up to 128, P3. Very nicely done. Wolf Okami has left the session. I'm not sure if there's someone who has added you on EA, but if they have, you should send them a quick invite. Wolf Okami, if you're watching, you should add Sean Boy if you haven't.
I do believe he has. He's been having a little bit of connection issues all night here, so try and get him in.
Well, we'll pay out that prediction as soon as we can here. I don't know if any of the mods are in the chat that haven't voted on the prediction, but I'll pay it out if I have to. We saw AO there in the Mercedes getting a little squirrely. Ended up in the wall, but oh my goodness, Orlando from nowhere goes fastest overall. Yeah, that's a fast time. That is rapid. What a lap from the McLaren there, sitting 1-2 as we sit with 9 minutes to go here in qualifying. Who else we got? Chipman going into the pits. I believe M1K could be out on a lap. M1K going through turn 4 now, trying to improve on their lap time. They're pushing on. Turn 8. Tight hairpin. Whoa! Who the heck was that? Oh my goodness. Don't know
What
who
did
that
I
was.
miss?
V-carb there in the background. Just almost completely flying into whoever I was on board with. I think it was McRib, actually. Holy smokes. McRib, he lives to fight another day at least. Let's see who else hasn't started a lap. ZGG Speedy, they I believe have gone to no assist this season, so let's see what they're working with on their out lap. Jump on board with them as well. They're just recharging. Isap Bloggy. I think that he is not on a push lap. I don't know who is on a push lap, sir. But how many laps is this race? Is this going to be a tire degradation type of race? What are we in for, do you think?
Oh, I mean, it really could all come down to what's gonna happen and how many safety cars we're gonna get.
29 laps, says with Jay. Let's jump back to Speedy here. Sure, he's going to be on a lap by now. Let's go. Going into turn 1. With the DRS wide open now. Speedy in the kick Sauber. Really like this livery in this game. Looks awesome. Purple sector 1. Very nice. Yellow flag in sector 3. Someone must have had a bit of a moment, or just letting some people by. It looks to be pretty tidy here from the kick Sauber driver. Oh, this is a tricky corner though without assist. He managed to get around decently. Just a couple corners now to navigate. Looks to be pretty steady through 2 sectors. Didn't get the purple light in sector 2 though, so see where he stands. Someone managing to go a bit quicker. But if he was fast in sector 1, I'm sure he's fast in sector 3. A little more top straight line speed involved in those sectors. Comes across the line. Up to P6. Pretty solid for the man jumping off assist this season. Well done to Speedy, and Sean Boy and I both know he is a tough one to pass. Oh, I have to turn off that overlay. Yep, that's perfect. Tough one to pass on track. Very fun to race with. Lots of familiar names here. It's good to see. But lots of new ones too. What do you think? We've got Bucky Blitz out there in the kick as well. New driver. He's just filling in as reserve tonight, I think. And C9 Wolf Okami P20. They're back in the session. See what they can do out on track. Cam, it's a bit of everything. Bit of everything for the whole production to get it work. But a bit of everything is not working tonight. Wolf Okami jumps up to P17. Got a lap on the board. Got some time left. Red Arrow looking pretty comfortable up in P4 right alongside his teammates McLaren, then Haas, and then we've got Meta in P5. And Red Arrow still has his telemetry disabled and as player, so that is just fantastic. It's just fantastic, Red Arrow. Metakestrel is there. Are they on a lap? Let's see.
It looks like he's pretty flat out through them corners.
Yeah, he's pushing. All the way down to 50 miles an hour through that left-hander. Stays valid, crucially though. And he's P5 right now. 7/10 away from pole, but something tells me that people are going to start improving towards that. As a quite the benchmark by Orlando though.
Yeah, quite an impressive banker lap for him for sure.
Got 3 minutes left in qualifying. Meta comes across the line now from P5. Where does this put him? Improves his lap time, but he stays P5 there. Got Orlando with the fastest lap overall. He's got the fastest sector 1, Chipman fastest sector 2, and Meta's got the fastest sector 3. So everybody taking their own favorite sector tonight. Let's see. Got 2 minutes left. Everybody's going to be on outlaps. Sean Boy, we got to be tracking who is about to start their lap at what time. Need you to be on the ball here. It's go time.
Dialed in.
Which I think is starting a lap. Let's see. They're going to be one of the first to set a lap here at the end of qualifying. I believe they'll have another chance if they make a mistake here in the Alpine. I believe which won the constructors last season with Tin Man, no? In the Ferrari? I think that's...
Sure.
I don't remember, but I think that's what happened. But interestingly, I keep messing that word up. Interestingly enough, oh my god, they're not teammates this season. I think that's the first season I've seen that they've both been racing that they're not teammates. So, not sure what the reason for that is, but Wiche on a flyer now. Time is winding down. Everybody has started their laps. Wiche going through turn 13 now. V-Carb won constructors? Oh. I thought the Ferrari won. But anyways, those two have won constructors in the past together, I guess is my point. And they've always been teammates, so I'm surprised. Wiche coming through the final corner now. Where's it going to be? Jumps up to P11. That's pretty solid. Very close there. Oh my goodness. A lot of 29-1, 29-1, 29-5 after that. But it gets really tight in those 29s. Orlando is on a lap. Rob's boy is out. I think he retired in the pits. Not on track. Orlando setting the fastest second sector. He's up by almost a tenth and a half.
Swedes will be the final one coming through.
Oh, the next one?
Yeah, I thought he might have been able to get across the line, but he
didn't make it.
The line. He
Orlando
was on a hot lap though, so he did manage to put it into P9.
Orlando sets a new fastest lap. Red Arrow doesn't improve, but M1K does. He jumps in front of his teammate. We got next. Red Bull is a yellow flag. Potentially Hysteria coming through the final corner now. Get Orlando to AM1. He's pretty quick. That being said, there are a few pretty quick qualifying times up there. He got rid of an assist, so it can make you faster. It will make you slower initially, but eventually it will make you faster. Bucky coming to the line now. The new driver in cost first qualifying session up to P9 right behind his teammate. They can potentially work together in this race. We got next with Jay. I think they are just finishing their in lap and electric entree AM2 tier rep P18 at the moment, but that's exactly where he wants to be, where he is most unsuspected. Red arrow is set to player names to on. But Orlando's pole, M1K P2, Red Arrow P3, Chip at P4, and Hysteria is in P5. Meta's in P6, Rob's Boy P7, Speedy P8, and Mr. OP9 with Bucky rounding out the top 10. Sean Boy, we got 2 constructors in the top 4. It looks like that could potentially be the fight for the constructor championship this season. Who you taking tonight in the first round?
That's tough. I'd like to see one of our former team there in the Haas maybe jump up and take the dub tonight.
Yep.
Really, all three, like, raced all 3 in the top 3 before, so anyone would be nice to see, catch the first dub of the season.
Exactly, yeah. All those guys have been wheel to wheel with, but yeah, got an exciting race coming up. Be right back when it's time, ladies and gentlemen. See you in a minute.
Welcome back to Contest to Speed.
Contest to speed.
Contest to speed.
Contest of speed.
That's just perfect. Track Max playing. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are here for the start of the AM2 race. Man, this is annoying. We've got, like we said earlier, 2 constructors in the top 4. Haas and the McLaren looks to be the battle for the season as of tonight. But plenty of cars in the mix. Mayhem could happen. It's a tricky turn 1. What are we in for, Sean Boy? Are we in for absolute mayhem tonight, or are they going to play nice?
I mean, it's not a friendly turn 1 here in Bahrain, but I think it'll be okay rolling through. We may see a wing or 2 gone, but I don't think we'll see anything too drastic.
Oh, and we are ready to go here for the start of the race. And we are green here for AM Season 15. Orlando getting away decently. The Haas are right behind, though. We fly into turn 1. M1K on the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact between those 2, but looks like Orlando just jumps ahead. M1K just fighting back in behind. So we have a whole bunch of cars, wheel to wheel. Chipman and Red Arrow also wheel to wheel. Red Arrow just fighting that one off with Chipman on the inside. As M1K is on the inside of Orlando in front. I had that right. Looking to the side here, Rob's Boy actually getting the fastest reaction time. Chipman and Red Arrow second behind.
Well, it looks like AO and Electric get together in the back. They are both backwards there. They're around now going again.
Rob's Boy was on the inside of Chipman there as well. Everybody's really close together going in through turn 10. You can see the possible race strategies there. We roll through down this old pit straight, I think, or the GT pit straight. F2 pit straight, whatever you want to call it. Rob's Boy's still looking for that move on Chipman. Chipman was putting pressure on Red Arrow earlier on, but that's kind of cost him some time. Rob's Boy on the inside in the Ferrari. Oh, taking out the Pollard. We're getting a little frisky here in lap 1, pulling alongside. Orlando is going to lead this first lap. Rob's Boy still looking for that position on Chipman. They're wheel to wheel. Metakestrel is now 3 wide with those two going down the main straight. This is a Fast and Furious beginning to the AM Contest of Speed Season 15, but breaking into turn 1, 3 wide. Chipman manages to get ahead. Oh my goodness, Rob's Boy actually, wow, just right around the outside there through turn 3. That was amazing. What a move. And Orlando manages to maintain that lead of this front pack. The 2 Haas's close behind. Red Arrow really trying to catch up to M1K and Orlando ahead. Rob's Boy managed to get ahead of the McLaren. Is the McLaren going to have anything to offer as we get DRS on this lap? Oh, migrating host. Did electric entree leg out, or did we all leg out? Nope, I think electric entree.
Let's get back in here.
Yep. Jump down to Speedy here. He's putting a lot of pressure on Metakestrel ahead. Mick Ribb getting ahead of his teammate actually behind. Soul Flat Top on their debut in the Contest of Speed. Didn't see him at all in qualifying, but he's putting a little bit of pressure on his teammate now as he just got passed. Oh, a little bit of contact there from Beige Rage behind, right into the back of the V-car. Wish I had the replay function, because, man, that would be nice right now. Red Arrow setting the fastest lap. He's maintaining that gap with the top 2 drivers. M1K now on the inside, going to turn 1. Oh, does he overshoot the braking? No, Orlando looking for the up and under. Doesn't get it to stick this time. Great move by M1K. Just so confident on the brakes there, but that gives Orlando the DRS. He's right on the inside. No DRS, actually. Oh, man, doesn't get the move done this time. Electric Andre back into the session. Well done, sir. You know, just the best in the business. That's what they say. Can we look at tire strat? Of course, sir. I'm just a bit rusty sometimes.
Oh, no, Orlando's...
Oh, my goodness.
He hit the back of M1K, I think.
Orlando back around. I saw some wing damage there happening. I'll have to check the status of all the cars, but that really bunches up the field here from P3 down. They're all fighting there, and yes, of course, we can look at the tire strategy. I just looked down when all that shenanigans happened. Let's take those tires up. Actually, I think I can do you one better here. Let me see if I can get this to work. I'll go. Yeah, that's good. Leaderboard. There we go. Oh. Yeah, there we go. There's the tire strategy. That's what we want to see. M1K is in the lead now, actually. That is good for the Haas boys, but M1K is on the mediums. Got Red Arrow on the hards, Chipman on the mediums as well. And then a bunch of soft runners. That's why Rob's Boy was probably so aggressive in those early laps of the race. He had so much grip. yeah, pretty much. ZZG Speedy, though, making up a bunch of positions. He was a little bit further down to start this race. Kick Sauber looks really confident right now. Is he going to make the move? Oh, no. Everybody's faking it, but no one really going for it at this point. Matthew Roach getting a 3-second penalty. I saw another 3-second penalty or 10-second penalty in there at one point.
Andre has left the session again.
Oh, goodness. Andre's just having a heck of a time tonight. Witchay jumping up. He's wheel to wheel actually right now with Bucky. Jay starting 12th, now up to 9th position. Lead the leaders here. Gonna invite Rob's boy into the party if they start fighting anymore. And Rob's boy's bringing a whole train with him. Red Arrow looking on the inside of his teammate, jumps ahead, no fighting there. And they managed to stay just ahead of Chipman. Oh, contact there. Between the Ferrari and the Kick Sauber there, Rob's boy going to the back of ZZG Speedy, and that lost him a couple positions. Orlando jumps ahead now. Can you see who's in P8 for me? I can't see their name.
Hysteria.
Hysteria. Ah, there we go. So now ZZG Speedy is up to P4. He's leading this train that Rob's boy was once in charge of. He's trying to drag the rest of them back half a second to the leaders, who are seemingly just DRS swapping right now, trying to pull a bit of a gap. Not sure what Chipman's thinking right now, being the odd man out in the orange car, but got some Kick Sauber fans in the chat cheering on Speedy. Bucky also doing very well in the points in their debut. This is a very quick grid, as you can see. But everybody doing pretty well to stick together. A couple gaps. Oh, Orlando not going for the move yet. He knows that DRS is yet to come. And here we go, down the main straight. Orlando saving a bit of his ERS. Oh boy. Getting spicy into turn one. Orlando still behind those two ahead. But Meta getting ahead of ZZG Speedy. So these guys electing to fight now instead of trying to catch up. A little bit of a yellow flag there. Oh, Bucky! Looks like he's around. He's gotten back going then. Red Arrow, since taking the lead, now has led, I think, 2 laps, so we'll check in with the Mercedes drivers. Oh, is Wolf disconnected? I think he might be, if you've got Mr. Okami.
Yeah, I have sent him an invite. We are hoping he can get back in here.
Alright. Oh, I hit P9 by accident. I'm gonna hit P4. Oh, looks like Speedy's actually gonna be under a little bit of pressure here going down the straight. Is Orlando making the move? Oh, he is. Nicely done there from the McLaren driver, but he may have given up DRS there by making the move. No, he still has it to Meta ahead. Speedy, though, is drawing alongside, and he's got the inside line. Oh. Orlando now right around the outside into turn 2, into turn 3. Can he still stay ahead? Turn 4 we go. ZZG Speedy just tucks right behind. Great racing there from those two drivers. Orlando trying to make amends from what had happened to him a little bit earlier on. Touching the back of the Haas driver, apparently. Just getting spun around. But Red Arrow doing really well on those hard tires, leading this pack. He's obviously managing very well, having a little bit of a slower compound, but the medium's not doing so hot. Yeah, Cam, we saw that, yeah. Well, I didn't see it, Sean Boy saw it. Kind of stabilized here. Wolfokami's back in the session. He's got a couple cars behind him, chasing him down now. But he's still in the points. Oh, Chipman actually getting ahead of M1K. Oh, M1K dropped down. He's in the pits, actually, I think. Hitting this early. Man. Who would have thunk? I thought he
For
spun out.
another set of mediums, I think.
We've got a yellow flag.
Oh, Wolf's out.
Wolf's out. ASAP gets a 10-second penalty. We've got a bunch of drivers in the pit lane here. Apparently Bucky's pit stop is 10 seconds. I don't believe that because he got moving. Anyways. Red Arrow's distanced himself from Chipman since M1K has pit, but Chipman's still fighting to stay in DRS. Meta's got Orlando for company now. Those mediums looking a little bit more robust than the softs at this point. Speedy hanging on pretty well in addition. Mr. Bow leaving the pits. No rain expected here in the beautiful Bahrain. As you would expect, it is the desert. Rob's way in the pits. Whitjay also in the pits. So, both drivers making pit stops in lap 9 of the race. We've got 20 laps to go. Wonder if they're electing for the 2-stop as suggested in the chat, or potentially Red Arrow is looking for that 1-stop. The hard is looking like a really good tire at this point. But Meta not too far off on the soft as well. Only 4.5 seconds, or sorry, 5 seconds back from the leader. 9. How did I say that? He's hanging on though. He's P3, hanging on that podium position. 2 drivers pressuring him from behind, going in that tricky turn number 10.
Yeah, I'm sure Orlando is itching to get back to the front, so he'll be trying to make a quick overtake here.
Fastest lap of the race belongs to Red Arrow. He's got the fastest sector 2 as well, and he's in the lead of this race. And with a commanding 1.8 second lead. You say commanding, but this tier, that is pretty surprising for someone to pull away that much with a slower compound. Looks like Chipman's jumping in the pits. And Meta also jumping in as well, so Meta managing to make the softs last just as long as the mediums did for Chipman. That's pretty solid. And 1K also one of the ones who pitted earlier. Let's see if they managed to get that undercut done. So they're flying down the pit lane now, all the way past those 3 that were just behind him. Chipman actually is going to be the closest behind. Pretty spread out now slightly. Let's jump back to the Mercedes AO. He looks like he's in the closest fight here, wheel to wheel with Sweens. Oh, Sweens trying to get the slipstream, but he does not have the DRS to fight back against AO until now. Going towards turn 4, it all changes in Sweens' favor with the DRS. He's on the outside, but he's gonna have the speed going to the braking zone to draw ahead of the Mercedes, but he goes a little deep, and AO manages to keep the position. Oh, it's not done yet. To turn 9 we go. Oh, sorry, that's turn 8. Now it's turn 9 and 10. Orlando is in the pits. Let's see where he comes out in relation to everybody else. It's one of the last few to pit. But Red Arrow, I assume, is going to be going quite long. M1K gets the fastest lap. Pucky against Soul Flat, top the two rookies in contest of speed, going wheel to wheel. Pucky is going to gain that position. He's on the soft tire now, so he pitted and went for the soft. He's definitely going for that two-stop strategy, and Soul Flat is on the hard. Could be a bit of a pace differential, especially through those twisty, turny bits. T, Entree, Soul Flat, Red Arrow. Only drivers yet to pit in this race. They're on the 10-lap old hards. Which is chasing down the AI of Electric Entree, who's also having some connection issues tonight. Don't know if we can get that man back in the race. He is defenseless against the Alpine.
No, I think Potty said Entree can't take control of his car. He just tried to jump in it.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, his AI is in the points, to be fair, and Witch-A did not overtake him down the straight, I think so. Oh, or maybe they just did. Okay, there we go. Well, they're still on the points, so hopefully that driver can do well for Entree tonight, who definitely still won't score points even if they do, because that's just not allowed. But Orlando setting fastest sectors on fresh tires now.
Will that count towards Constructors Championship, though?
No.
No?
No. No. AI can't score points. I'm afraid to say it, but dare I say, no safety cars yet. Through 12 laps. I'm wincing, but I did say that. Seems to be the closest battle on track. We do have McRib chasing down Bucky in the kick Sauber. Those guys are on the fringe of the points. They're looking to chase down the Robo Entree to get the last point of the race. And Orlando doing his best Verstappen impression, setting a couple fastest laps in a row. He is on the tail of his teammate. Going through turn 3 now. Are there papaya rules in play on round 1? I don't think so. I feel like these guys are going to be racing here for position.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't want to take each other out, but there will be no team orders.
Interestingly enough, I can't say that word, dude. M1K, his undercut did get him about 3 seconds on those guys, but the hard tire looks really strong. I'd be surprised if Chipman doesn't get the same performance that M1K has. Red Arrow has out of the hard tire. He might be going to the end here.
They could go a little hard, soft, and see what happens.
No, Chipman's already pitted.
Oh, Tim and Box.
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
I believe so. That's why they're 18 seconds behind the lead.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Pablo, Electric is a robot. I don't know how they would crash, but here we go. The swap is happening. Chipman does not fight that one. Orlando pulls ahead. And a couple drivers here in this tier from AM2 last season. A bunch of drivers here from AM3 last season. So there's a bit of a mixed bag, but Red Arrow had a real rough season last season in AM2. So you know he's pushing absolutely flat out right now. He's got the AI of Matthew Roach ahead of him right now, or Beige Rage. Can't tell which one. I think it's Beige Rage because Matthew Roach has got a penalty. Beige must have lost connection, but Red Arrow just gets past that AI now, and you best believe that that man is pushing like crazy. He lost about a second there that lap to the drivers behind, so potentially those hard tires starting to fall off now. Why is he a bot? I don't know. He had connection issues. Migrated host on like lap 3. Oh, Bucky and Entree. No, sorry, Bucky and McRib look to be pretty close together here on track, as is AO. Oh, I don't know who to watch. I gotta go to this battle because this is a 3-car battle. Oh my god, going into turn 8. ASAP, Bloggy, Sweens, and Soul Flat are all together here in this little fight. Oh, or maybe no, sorry. Sweens, AO, and ASAP, Bloggy. That's what I meant to say. Can we get a race summary, please? Well, so far, Red Arrow hasn't pit, everybody else has pit, so Orlando had a bit of a crash, spun out, he just made a great recovery. M1K is in the pits again. They must have gotten a drive-through, or I have no idea how they managed to come out of the pit so quickly, but actually no, they made a pit stop. They're on the hard tire now.
He is on hards now.
Oh my goodness. What happened there? Well, a very short stint on the mediums, it looked like there for M1K. Bucky's also in the pits. Soul Flat's also in the pits. Very high degradation here, I'm assuming, so maybe those mediums just not up for it tonight. Let's get back to that battle. Oh, looks like Electric Entree's bot, or is that actually Electric Entree?
No, I do believe that is still his bot.
He's joining the fight. He's getting involved with the soft tires. Let's see if he can make any moves here.
The bold strategy not letting AI throw softs on.
You know, just confirmation that we are in absolutely no danger of AI taking over anytime soon. But this is a pretty close fight. Looks like ASAP Loggy manages to pull away a decent amount here. He's on the soft tire. There's 13 laps to go. He has to make another pit stop for sure. But like we said, those mediums, they're not hanging on as long as some of these drivers would have expected. They have already made a couple stops. In fact, we should pull up a couple total pit stops here. M1K making 2 pit stops already. Bucky making 2 pit stops. A couple of them also haven't used the tire allocation yet, so Orlando has to make another stop. Oh, Sean Boy's left the session. That's amazing.
We all are gone. Everyone is gone.
Yeah, you lagged out. I'm still in here. I'll get you in.
Okay, just me.
Yeah, it's just you. I'm still in here. I can see them driving. Ayo still battling it out.
Bet.
1 second. Let me get back to the interval. Go back to the wait for lead here, and I'll just send you a quick invite, sir.
I appreciate that.
There we go.
Thank you, sir.
Swain's at the rear of this fight. Also got Hysteria chasing down Rob's boy right now. Actually, they look to have a bit of a run with the DRS. Going into the final corner. Are they going to have a chance at a move here? Metakestrel jumping into the pits off the soft tires now. This could be their final pit stop of the race. Hysteria pulling alongside along the right. Going down the main straight here. And they have that move safe and secure. It's done. Oh, or is it? Rob's boy throws it down the inside. Oh my goodness. And he's pushing him through turn 3. Bump draft, shake and bake. Here we go. Towards turn 4, pulling alongside into the braking zone, and he is sending it. Leaves enough room on the outside, though, crucially. And he's managed to fight that move off. He did not want anybody to pass him there. And you got to just commend that kind of defense. At the end of the day, he wanted that position more.
I'm sad I missed that battle while I was loading back into this.
Oh man, it was a send. Oh yeah, it was good. Let's go back on Trey's bot. Still in the rear of this fight between AO and Sweens. I think ASAP Loggy has jumped into the pits. They're off the soft tire now. Red Arrow has put in 18, or is about to put in 18 long laps on these hard tires. This is a
Did we just lose Rob's boy?
Rob's
Me
boy.
again.
Rob's boy is gone.
Okay.
We've also got. I saw someone else there. It was a V carb. It was McRib, I think. No, not McRib. It was someone else. Who's the other V carb? Soul Flat. I think Soul is gone as well. It was a freaking Aston. Wow, everybody's losing connection tonight. Mr. Bo is gone as well. Holy smokes. McRib, AO, and Sweens all into the pits. Red Arrow's gap is coming down now, slowly. He is slowly losing time to those behind, but he has bought himself a huge tire advantage at this point, I think. Let's double check that. Tire age. 7 laps old for Orlando. Oh, wait, Red Arrow's on 0-0? No shot. I don't think he's got his telemetry properly shared. Or he's hacking, and that's why he's so fast.
I see on the stream it's showing as player, but
No, he shows as Orlando Red Arrow for me.
yeah. Who am I seeing that's player on the
It's Hysteria.
Hysteria? Interesting.
Chipman just working together with Orlando here to get himself closer. That battle between Rob's boy and Hysteria has kind of fizzled out, but Hysteria's caught up to M1K here. Orlando seems to be doing the best on the mediums out of anybody. He's I think he's put 2 stints on them. He may still need a pit. Orlando still needs a pit. So does M1K. What? Or I don't know. Why are they red? I don't understand. No way they could have done 2 hard tires, right? Yeah, I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. Orlando, sure enough, does jump in the pits. So does Red Arrow. Quick pit stop time there for the Haas crew. Absolutely cooking, and Chipman inherits the lead of the race.
Ten laps to go. Arrow did put softs on.
Soft tires for Red Arrow here.
It's a lot of laps.
Is a lot of laps. It's a tough ask for Red Arrow, but it is seemingly a high tire wear race, so. Chipman sitting at 25% on the rears. He is one of the highest out of those out there right now. A lot of people on fresh tires have just completed their final pit stops for the night, and just curious to see if Chipman is planning on riding these out, or if there's another pit stop in his strategy.
It'll be interesting to see how things play out the next couple laps. With everyone boxing quite early.
Yeah. Lando's done medium, I think. That's what I thought too. 9 laps left in the race. Someone's jumping in the pits there. That is Beige Rage. See Roach, his car is AI'd. Okay, on the left, going into turn 1. Trying to stick with Orlando Ed. He's got the soft tires though on Orlando. He's just pit. It's going to be a tough ask for M1K. Orlando cutting all the way across to break that toe. Didn't think it'd be that dramatic. M1K was like, I'm not following you. Gotta love it though. Oh, Meta on the inside of turn 10 on Hysteria on the medium tires. That was a brilliant move. You could see him just lining that one up. I was just admiring the battle there. That was a great move though. Up into P6, M1K not too far down the road, but Red Arrow now, he has got a bit of a task. He's in P2. He's got 8 laps to go, 5 seconds to Chipman ahead. Think he's gonna catch him? Fastest lap. Let's see. Last lap. Red Arrow was 2.4 seconds faster than Chipman. He is flying, and he's 4 seconds faster than Speedy behind. Oh, sorry. Orlando was the next closest driver. He's still 8/10 faster than him. That is a crazy margin, but he is chasing him down. He's got 7-8 laps to go. Arrow in the Haas, who did a massive stint on the hards to start this race. It's looking like he is in the driver's position. As long as those softs don't die off, they may have been 2.5 seconds faster this lap, but I don't expect that to be every lap as we go here. It may start to cool down a bit, but yeah, Orlando did pit again. He's on the softs, 12 seconds back. Looks like he may be out of the fight. That spin could have cost him dearly. And it's Chipman versus Red Arrow to finish this first race. As we said, McLaren versus Haas. M1K in P5, still in the top 5, and Red Arrow can get ahead of Chipman. It could still score more points than McLaren in this race. Very crucial to score as many points as you can early on, because it's only a 12 race season. You can't really afford to have a slump. You have to start hot. And Red Arrow comes across the line again. Let's see what the last lap times were. Red Arrow was 1.6 seconds faster that lap, so he's still gaining, but like I said, that performance isn't 2.5 seconds a lap for every lap that he's out there. It's going to get harder every single lap that he does. He needs to catch him as quick as possible. Rob's boy in the pits. M1K looks to have a close fight on his hands. He's just behind Speedy with the DRS going into turn 4. He's on the inside, but elects to not go for it this time. Red Arrow is 2.3 back. Oh, M1K on the inside of Speedy. Don't see that too often through 5 and 6. Great move by the Haas driver, and he is jumped up to P4, and as I said earlier, if Red Arrow can jump ahead of Chipman, I believe Haas will be the early leaders in Constructors after round 1. Red Arrow is within 1.6 now, 6 laps to go. It just seems like a matter of time at this point. He's done a lot of damage since he's made that pit stop. John Boy, what do we think? Is Chipman saving up, preparing himself for the battle for 100% ERS to go as we go into, what is it, 5 laps to go now? 6 laps to go? I can't count.
Yeah, 6 to go. But, yeah, I mean, Chipman's got right around 60% battery. Arrow's only got 20 right now, so he's definitely been saving a bit. Making sure he knows he's gonna have to play a lot of defense here. But he plays a little bit of defense, those soft tires are gonna fall off very quickly, I think.
There you go. Battle for first. Striking distance is in 1 lap. And chasing down. Oh, sorry, Red Arrow chasing down Chipman. Other way around there. And lots of different constructors in the top 10 as well. There's are these top 2 constructors the only 2 with 2 drivers in the top 10? I think so.
Yep, they are.
So every other position is a different constructor. Haas and McLaren, as they looked in qualifying, appeared to be the favorites early on. Red Arrow's right on the rear now. 5 to go as we cross the line. Five laps left, and Red Arrow is taking the lead. What a strategy call from the Haas driver. And what a prediction from Red Devil in the chat that he should do it. He does have enough juice, but does Chipman have enough juice now to fight back with the DRS and stay close? There is still 5 laps to go now. And he's got to make those softs last. Could there be a crossover point yet still to come? Red Arrow can't see his tire wear for whatever reason. I don't know what is up with his settings, but can't see it. So, but Chipman's tires are very worn out at this point. What I'm really impressed about is hasn't been too many big crashes, and there's no safety cars yet.
Yeah, no safety cars, so very minimal contact. Really, it's been a lot of nice and clean racing.
Chipman did get within 2/10 of Red Arrow there going into turn 1. Red Arrow doesn't seem to have the pace that he did at one point. Both her lap times stabilizing just a bit now. They're within a second of one another in lap time, so Red Arrow don't think he's going to pull away. It may invite Chipman with another opportunity before the end of the race.
Yeah, Chipman, I don't think he's touched his ERS until maybe right now going down the straight, but still got 90% left.
Only the battle on track is for the final point of the Grand Prix. We've got McRib trying to chase down Bucky Blitz in the Kick Sauber. 4 to go now. Red Arrow is in the lead of this race, but this is the other battle we can show you. And is McRib gonna go for it? No, not this time. He's hanging on for another couple laps. But see Bucky recharging just for a moment there. Yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, that's a Red Bull around, looks like. He's gotten going again. No safety car here, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance from these drivers to not pull out Burn Mylander tonight on the first night of Contest of Speed AM2. But, yeah, really good driving. That tire wear looks kind of sus. Yeah, dude. No, you can definitely see that he's feeling the tire wear at this point. He's still suffering from the dag, but the telemetry isn't, for whatever reason, it's not on. Could be anybody's game here with a couple laps to go to cross the line. Are their laps converging at this point? And will we see a swing before the final lap? Red Arrow gaining 2 positions, as well as Chipman, Orlando, and M1K both down 2 positions in the race. Metakeshel maintaining where he was, and we are crossing the line for the penultimate lap now. Into turn 1. And Chipman does not have the juice. But both their lap times.
Playing a waiting game here. Wait till the final lap and go for it then.
I think that it might be the smartest play. Go for it into turn 1 on the last lap, but you still invite them to get you into turn 4. You have to be sure you're gonna. Oh, Red Arrow! He's sliding, but you have to be sure to have the move done going into the turn 1, because turn 4 is just as long of a straight almost with DRS.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
It'll be a spicy final lap. It's all shaken up, and then to add to it, Speedy is closed in on Meta. Or did Meta get in front of Speedy? I think that's what happened, because Speedy Meta was in P6. Yeah, these guys are also battling it out for P5 towards the end of the race. Keep an eye on that battle as we round the final corner here. Start the final lap. For everybody that joined us for tonight, hope you enjoyed the absolute mess of my stream. But I hope you enjoyed the action a little bit more, because here we go, the final lap. Looks like Chipman doesn't have the move done this time, but is he sizing it up for turn 4? Is he smarter than Bo Schomboy and I? Is he not going to give him the opportunity to re-overtake him with DRS? Oh, Red Arrow doesn't give him the inside, cuts back over. He's confident that he has that move done. He's not going to see a McLaren flying up the inside at this point. But is it still up for grabs? Speedy gets ahead of Meta as well. It looks like he took P5 back from the Williams driver. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. These cars ahead, lap cars about to be, are causing some ruckus. Red Arrow looks like he's done the work. He pulled a strategy call, and his tires have hung on up until this point. Last chance is until the final corner. And that's just an ERS game at that point. There's no DRS to help Chipman here. Red Arrow trying to see where Chipman's going to go. Chipman's going to go on the inside. It is an ERS game. Oh no! Tech! Oh no! Chipman's around. Oh! Was there enough room for the McLaren? Going across the line, Red Arrow will win the first race, but not without controversy. Chipman comes around to P2, and Orlando is P3 here in the race. M1K for the Haas boys rounding out P4, and yeah, what a finish there. I don't believe what I just saw. I think it was some hard defending. It was definitely some hard attacking, and just did not go the way everybody thought it would go in the end. So unfortunate for Chipman there, losing the opportunity to go for what he saved up for so many laps. But fair play to Red Arrow, winning it on track. We'll see what the stewards have to say, as they always say. Sean Boy, what do you think of our first race here as we have the final drivers crossing the line? Rob's Boy now, P8 is his final points positions coming out to Wood J, Bucky next.
I mean, it was a great way to start the season. I think a lot of really clean overtakes, a lot of really good racing. It was super exciting right down to the final corner.
And it's still going right across the line. Wiche getting ahead of Bucky there across the line. And that rounds out your points finishes for tonight. That's AM2, baby. That's round 1. 1 of 12 in the books. Red Arrow is your winner with 2 McLarens joining him on the podium. Brilliant race from all 20 drivers tonight, even Robo Entree. Here we go. There is the Haas driver taking the adoration of the crowd and the biggest trophy home. Haas is going to be leading constructors after round 1. We will see what the results say, and they spray the champagne. There we go. Everybody's my personal favorite thing of a Grand Prix, honestly.
Do love a good champagne shower.
Do love a good champagne shower, and I love the taste of it even more. But we'll bring you the final order now. Red Arrow is in the lead. I'm going to turn the leaderboard off so it stops glitching with P1. And Chipman P2, Orlando P3, M1K P4, ZG's PD P5, Kestrel P6, Hysteria P7, Rosboy P8, Witch P9, and Bucky P10. That is your top 10 for tonight. Gonna thank you all for joining us. We got the full order there, so the results guys will be happy. But don't think we'll do any interviews tonight for the first race just because got some stuff to do. But thank you all for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure, Sean Boy. Looking forward to the rest of the season with you in the booth, and looking forward to more exciting action on track. These guys really provided tonight, and yeah. Any last words for the people, Sean Boy?
No, I mean, yeah, super excited to see what the rest of the season has in store for us, because that was a great way to start it for sure.
Definitely, yeah. You can see the lineup there on screen. Oh, yep, that's perfect. Not the right size, but there it is. AM2 lineup for this season. Going to be a good championship. A couple of the full-time drivers weren't here tonight, but still a fantastic show. So we'll see you next week. It's round 2, Japan. Same time, same place, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. But if you want to see more cost action, that'll be tomorrow. We have EU1 starting their season off and AM1 starting their season off. EU1 will be at 4 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. UK, and then AM1 tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. They're kicking off at Bahrain as well. But yeah, we'll be back next week, Wednesday, for Japan. See ya.
Welcome back to Contest to Speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.